On landing, straight. Nice. Balance, change. Hands down, Abby, and use your seat. That's it.
That's when the starfish comes up, when she doesn't
like
put her hands down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she's got to, instead of just holding her reins in the air, she's got to shorten them and put them down.
Okay.
Hands down. Whoa, hands down. Hands down. And that's it. And when you put your hands down, you make more good decisions because you also shorten your reins.
Oh, don't worry. I raised the...
All about it. How was your first line?
I liked it.
It was really good. Were you landing straighter? It was better?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then?
It took me a lot to realize that I guess was
Yeah, like it was, I'd say that you still were at like 60% reorganization, so he never switched his hind lead. I'm happy that you committed to the canter you wanted, right? And got...
It was nice. I really liked it.
Like, he was on 2 leads, so it wasn't the most amazing canter, but you committed to keeping it there, right? And so he was able to then understand where he was going to leave from, right? You still got him on the line. You got him straight. You were like, we're staying here, which means you kept your speed, and that kept your rhythm, right? And you were like, I'm going to help you hold this balance. So for him being weak, I thought you recovered really well, but in order for him to learn to do it even faster, you have to be quicker,
Okay.
right? And not like, and snapping at him, but in your body, being like, just like we've done so much forward and back in the canter, right? Because that's, again, one of the main things required from training level and up. Yeah, so you need to be able to land and say like, whoa, we're going way down, balance, change, and then go to your jump, right? Like there's got to be just a little bit more, you're going to have to try for a little bit more organization, but for what you had, you made good choices to go to that fence. And then what about that one?
I liked that jump, but then...
Okay, so did you got straight to it?
Yes.
Around your turn, you straightened him?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you like your speed?
Yes, I liked it.
Okay. For that height, down the hill, it's a little fast, right? We talked about that, like powering through that turn, okay? Especially in a downhill combination. So that's kind of where we started to talk about like picking the speed appropriate for your fences, okay? Picking the speed appropriate for your fences because you landed and what happened?
I landed and he went fast.
Yes, and your reins, you're all the way up here, like we're starfishing, okay? You need to use your body and keep your hands down, okay? and then it was like out of control, and then you didn't like that fence, right? Because that was close, and you weren't sure where he was gonna leave from, right? It turned into a little bit of like a less organized, right? Less planned out, so you didn't like your speed. You made a good choice in direction. You got him there, and you got him there in the middle, I'd say. Like your bending line was good, but then right after that, we didn't love that much anymore, right? Like all of a sudden your speed wasn't good. You committed to your speed, so that fence was good, but it wasn't an appropriate speed knowing you have a combination, right? I would have came in just a little bit more organized, and but your line was good, the speed, so then that kind of, you tried to keep the same rhythm, but his balance wasn't good because your reins were up here, right? And then you got him back for the Liverpool. What do you think about that?
I like the Liverpool. I don't know if I landed straight though. I kind of was confused about that.
I honestly don't know either. That's not a good thing, so you're gonna do it again. We're gonna do the whole course again, but after we talk about this anyway. So what are you gonna do for the Liverpool then on landing?
I'm gonna keep him straight.
Mhm.
I stayed straight for the most part, but then towards the yellow fence, like the end of that yellow fence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing though, right? Is like most horses do stupid stuff when there's nothing being told for them what to do, right? Like we went to the David O'Connor clinic, and there were so many people whose horses were just like absolutely wild and amped. And the only time things happened was when they didn't have a related line, or their jump was really far away, or they were done with the exercise and their horse was just like, we're playing, because they had nothing to do, right? So have a plan all the way down to finishing, okay? You're gonna keep thinking about yours and walk on the rail, and you're gonna do that again. They're doing one more course, Dan, and then we'll...
Heads up.
Again, he's weak, right? And so he landed that's like,
Beautiful.
put your hands down. Are you looking? That's great. Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
One, two, 3. It wasn't straight.
To jump it out of stride, not to have to add that stride, right? And that's really just timing and communication. That wasn't 3 strides. Okay, so I'd say that that's our top goal. Okay. Were you straight coming in?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have an appropriate speed?
I have pulled to the Yeah, I pulled to the jump. I pulled to the jump.
You need to watch these videos. You are hustling down to this jump. There is no pulling involved. Okay? So around and hit it. Big circle, reach back, massive tap. Put your heels down. That was not massive.
It was like a
More! Or we're gonna keep doing it.
Oh God, come on, man.
He had no idea he was in trouble. Thank you. Now slow down, hands down just in your body. Good. Okay, and then go ahead and pick your canter appropriate. So we're going to talk to Abby first. Did you get 3 strides? Did Abby get 3 strides?
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Okay. Did you like your speed?
No, I was in turn. I looked at it. I kind of just pulled
How many did you get? guys like be able, like get ready, like be ready to go for your turn, but like watch each other, right? Learn what happened. Paige, did you come in straight?
Yeah, at a much higher price.
Okay. So, do we know size? Yeah, he's a 72.
Okay. Okay. And he doesn't have.
For the most part. But I only saw your I saw the video. That looked really good. And I saw your show jump. Teacher Michaela's coming. I'm splitting up. Told you what? Teacher Michaela's coming.
Stay up in 2-point until you leave the dressage. Good.
For the most part. But I only saw your I saw the video. That looked really good. And I saw your show jump. Teacher Michaela's coming. I'm splitting up. Told you what? Teacher Michaela's coming.
Stay up in 2-point until you leave the dressage. Good.
Yep.
But it wasn't that.
Did you correct it as quickly as you could?
I tried.
Okay, so you're just, that's all we can ask for, right? You need to think about landing straight from it, okay? And correct it as quickly as you can if it didn't follow through. But you need to think about it as you're over the jump. Because once you're in the air, right, that like you're already up there and you're already on your way down. So like there's no choice but to land. So that's what you need to be thinking about, is getting straight ahead. God. Okay, then what about your green one? Did you
Figure it
like
out yourself.
Yeah, I like my green
And
one.
you made a good turn, and he was straight, and he saw it early.
Yes.
Because he's one that we definitely need to get him to see the jump early.
Yeah.
Okay? And then what about your red?
My red one had gone out in a little farther
Okay?
in my turn,
To do, why would we want to go out further?
so he can look at it sooner to know, like.
Which means you just have more time. You're giving yourself, you're going to nail that, not like, okay? But I liked your Liverpool. So that's still about half our course. And so I want to see you do it again.